Hi there. Welcome back to me, Level Designer Plays Elden Ring. Um, in the I think it was the last episode, I got to the point where I could actually level up my character, and I started looking at all of the stats and stuff that I have, and all those runes I have, and all those kinds of things. And I started like I fiddled around with these numbers for a while. I looked into it. I tried to kind of educate myself on what all these values mean and what's important and what's not through the game itself. And I kind of felt I feel like my maybe first major gripe with the game. Maybe it's not major. I'll explain. But one of my first kind of major issues I'm having with the game is that I don't feel that it does a great job explaining a lot of its systems to the player, and it introduces a lot of new language and concepts to the player without really tutorializing them well enough. And I know these games are supposed to be, after people say they respect the player's intelligence, they don't treat you like an idiot, yada yada yada, which I get and I understand, and I guess I respect that. But the problem is, it's almost respecting my intelligence too much, and I feel stupid playing this game in some ways because I just feel like there's so many systems that I'm just overwhelmed with information that I don't know what to do with. And I to that end, I don't feel like the game has equipped me well enough with the information that I need to make educated decisions on how to progress my character well, like to level up properly so that I don't I level up the right stats. Or not the right stats, because there's no such thing as the right stat, but I level up stats that are going to progress me towards some kind of endgame build that is viable. And I'm not going to end up bricking my character because I put too many points into endurance. That ends up being like a useless stat because I haven't acquired enough weapons that say you need endurance for this, or you need armor for enough armor for this. So I feel like the game has not really given me enough information to confidently, with any degree of confidence, level up my character in a way that I think is going to be satisfying and end up with a build that I'm going to like. So I think my desire for trying to experience this game, blind and purely as the developer intended it to, was ultimately going to compromise my ability to enjoy the game. It's going to get in the way of me having fun in this game if I end up leveling up my character in a crappy way and not really know what I'm doing and apply the wrong what was this called, enhancements to the wrong armaments and all that stuff. So I don't like playing games or want to play a game ever if it's not going to be fun. And because my lack of confidence in my progression in this character is making this feel like it's not going to be fun, I decided to watch a beginner 10 things you should know about Elden Ring before you start, or whatever. Because I'm a little scared and was having some worries of when I was looking at all the stats that I got upgraded, oh man, what the hell do I do? I kind of want to play a paladin type character, and I know faith is probably important for that because it looks like it affects my healing, but are there other spells that I'm going to get that require faith? Do I how much strength am I going to need to use a big shield? Is that going to affect is it my endurance or my strength that affects my ability to wear heavier armor? All these questions that the game hasn't answered for me yet. And I feel like if I were to just kind of be oh well, I'll put some points into endurance and then hopefully that's the right choice and I'll find out later, that might be an enormous mistake. And I don't know if there's respeccing in this game at all, if you can do it for free later, or if you have to pay for it. I don't mean the right microtransactions, but I mean through a currency in the game. So it's just canceling the level is up. Yeah, I don't want to do that. And so I just feeling that kind of frustration, I thought, okay, you know what, whatever. I'm going to look up a beginner's guide on the things that you should know before playing, and a general stat progression for a paladin type character, which ultimately suggested that I get vigor, strength, I think a little bit of endurance, and faith. So that's all I really looked up, was what are the attribute points that I should be investing into if I want to play a tanky-ish paladin type class. I maybe can sneak if I've got light enough armor, I guess. I don't even know if armor affects sneaking ability. I don't know. The game hasn't really, I don't know, I haven't learned that yet. So yeah, I think that's my biggest gripe with the game so far, is just all the systems, and it's kind of not giving me enough information to make confident decisions. Yeah, so I feel like I'm a little frustrated with that at this point. Maybe I'm a little bit frustrated with myself for caving and having to do and feeling like I had to do that. But like I want to have fun in this game, and I find a lot of the time joy of an RPG is like being able to look down a skill tree and eventually be like, yeah, I'm gonna get that skill eventually. And because you can't access this in this game, you don't have access to the weapons that you can use eventually, or like the knowledge of what weapons you can use eventually, or the armor you can use eventually, or the spells you'll eventually unlock that you can often see in other RPGs, like your through your spell tree or through like your level up screen or whatever. I just feel like I'm going in blind and can't make great decisions. So, and I don't think that's going to be fun for me. So, with that said, I'm going to level up my strength because some guide on the internet said, hey, try strength if you're going to be a paladin type character. So I'm going to level up my strength for a bit. In case I run into weapons that require lots of strength to wield, or like shields that require strength, or armor that requires strength, or whatever it may be. Because I have a two-handed sword here that I need lots of strength to wield. I'm not going to do two-handed weapons, I don't think. I'm probably going to go with sword and shield. I don't know. But that's just me being upfront and talking for more than 5 minutes about, I guess, my frustration with the lack of like tutorializing of like the game systems. And that's just like a minor part of this game. Like, was that strength I did? Yeah, there's so many other systems that I still don't know yet, like upgrading gear and scaling and ashes of war and all this crap. Like, do I put this ash of war on my sword? Does it get deleted when I put it on? Like, do I lose it? Armament category. Armaments belong to the same category, exhibit similar properties. Okay, like, no, I want to know about my ashes of war, not about my armament. Explanation. No, show me. I want to know about my armament, not... Okay. Anyways, yeah, so to be frank, I do think that the UX, I kind of, so far, I agree with that Ubisoft developer that said, like, the user experience in this game, which includes the UI, the progression, tutorialization, stuff like that, is really, is quite weak. Yeah, it's pretty weak for a newcomer, and I guess you can give it a bit of a pass because it's, like, you know, we have access to the internet now, so you can get all the information you need from the internet. But like a big part of a big goal of like good UX design or good level design is to provide the player with the information and the skills that they need through the gameplay itself, so that they can make confident decisions and move forward with confidence and learn new skills and essentially be able to play the game through its entirety with all the information they need provided in the game. And I don't feel like this game has done that for me so far. So that is my biggest problem with Elden Ring to this point. Anyways, after 7 minutes of ranting, 7 minutes, 7:13, I started that a little. It's probably close to 8 minutes of ranting. I'm going to keep going. I did a little bit of exploring. I did this little optional area here. I did an optional cave. So maybe we'll go kind of along the primary path. And then we will... Hold on, where's my telescope? We'll go along the primary path and see if we can do a little exploring along there. Okay, it said that there's a way for me to equip this to like a specific hot button, but it's like I can't see where that is. If I press OK, there's no button here that says like put on your like quick bar or whatever. Which I think, do I do that to the the equipment screen? Quick item 6. No, because then that's going to be in the way of my flasks, which I don't want. There was some kind of... Is it system? Where's, like, tutorials? Info. About the map, about... Oh, my God. Ooh. Is it containers? No, not containers. Strengthening armaments. Information about strengthening armaments. Examine using... What? At a smithing table, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. Okay, that's not what... No, I didn't mean to bat... Oh, pouch. Is that what I wanted? Pouch is what I wanted. Okay. So, sorry, I'm sitting pretty far away from my screen. I want to remove my memory of grace. And I want to add something... Switch? Okay, switch instead of add. Okay, now how do I actually access my pouch? Yeah, we'll throw some kukris on there as well. So pouch. So up is going to be our telescope. How do I use the pouch, though? Was it like triangle? We'll throw our bone darts on there as well, so that those aren't in our... So how do we use this pouch again? Ah, sweet. Is that it, though? That's the only zoom we get? That's kind of a weak telescope, isn't it? Alright, well, let's keep going. Okay. Moving right along. Do we have more friends? Hey. Are you wearing the same clothes as me? Maybe we're buddies. No, we're not buddies. I mean, obviously that was going to happen, right? Oh, damn it. Oh, no. Maybe I should heal up a little bit before I... No! God damn it! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna rest and then do that again. I'm sorry. I'm getting used to these buttons. The controls are still foreign to me. I'm sorry. I did not mean to use up an Estus flask. Come down. I'm gonna run in here with my shield up. Yeah, we're just doing little micro advancements. Hey, look at that. 2 blocks. All right, you and me. We got a day with Destiny. I feel like fighting this guy in this area with all these bowyers. Bowyers? Is that what that's called? I do like being able to heal. That's really nice. I feel like fighting them with access to all those guys is going to be difficult. But I also don't want to pull them into that other village I was just in. Oh my. You know, that did a lot of damage to me, but it wasn't like... It wasn't horrible. Okay, I need to be real. Okay, let's keep our shield up here. Just observe the attack. Maybe have a little drink here. Okay, so far, so good. Okay, just 1 swipe. Good to know. What else you got for me? Big boy, big girl, big thing. Okay, we'll just get a couple of swipes there. Then we'll back off. Okay, we'll get a couple of swipes, maybe 1. Keep our shield up. Man, yeah, having a shield seems like it's going to be vital for me to play this game in some kind of reasonable way. Okay. Come to me. Oh, that was 1 swing, right? Only 1 swing? Oh, thank God for this shield. I feel like having huge stamina is going to be super important for me, because I ain't going to be... Oh! So you changed up your attack animations already. Good to know. Oh, you bring a sword out, are you? You bring out your sword, and I'll bring out my urgent heals. Super urgent, obviously. Oh, man. Okay, let's be careful here. Sorry, I'm just going to try and be more patient, because I feel like... Oh, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa! Isn't that always the goal of these games, is to just get between their legs and stab them in the butt? That seems like that's the way to fight all these bosses. In like almost all the From games that I've played or seen. Just like run around behind them and hit them in the bum. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, let's get out of here. I feel like this is not a good spot to be in. We're kind of getting sandwiched between that place and what? An absurdly large area of effect that was. I don't even believe it. Let's get in this guy's butt again. Oh, that's a new one. Okay, yeah, do this again. So we can get beneath you. Oh, no, 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 really? No, really? No, really? No, really? No, really? No? Choose rival location. So when I said I was going to be patient, I got unpatient with how many health left was that? He had like 2 health left. Good lesson for me. So when you say you're going to be patient in this game, maybe you should actually be patient in this game. But then I feel like there's going to be other bosses where you got to be super aggressive. But okay, let's get our souls back. Lost runes. Like, let's not joke. Those are just souls. I think part of the this game seems to provide players of From Software games like a very familiar. Oops. A game that's familiar, but just... Whoa, that's a new one! That's just familiar enough, but also different enough to warrant, like, a new game. Like, if anyone's watching this and has played previous From Software games before, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being totally unique and 10 being the exact same, how similar is this to the previous, like, From Software games? Oh, hit you in the face. To me, it seems like it's like a, you know, it's open world, which is nice. But it seems like it's like awfully similar. Like very similar to Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls or whatever. Like it's open world. I'm sure the crafting's a big difference, but like the core gameplay, the leveling up structure, all that stuff seems like it's like exactly the same. Like almost exactly the same. So I don't know. Okay, you do that, make a big bada boom, and then start running around like a chimp, like you did before. Yeah. Come on. Run. Keep running. Did I like stun? What do I do? Do I get you in the face? Was I supposed to get you in the face there? I saw a little bit of glowing near your face. Yeah, no, it felt like, even though this is like an iteration on the previous From games that I've played, it feels awfully similar. Like they've got a formula and they're sticking to it. You know, we'll make minor adjustments to that formula, but for the most part, it is like kind of the same. Very similar. Very similar. Oh, Lord Zorn's straight sword. Cool. Can I look even more like my buddies here? And I think, sorry, I'd just like to kind of wrap up that thought. I think that kind of sequel formatting of this is a good thing, because it allows the developers specifically. What's this? Lump of flesh. To another guy, man. I just got past a big boy, and now there's a bunch of bow boys that I have to take care of. Okay, can one of you break off so I can fight you? Like, there we go. It allows like, oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Come. It allows the developers to make a game that they're comfortable making in probably a shorter amount of time than it would be if they like overhauled a bunch of systems. So it's great for the developers, and it's also good for the fans, assuming it's different enough that it keeps the experience fresh. Okay, let's separate these two guys so we can do... twofer. Nice. But yeah, it definitely seems like it's very similar to the Dark Souls games. Like, it's, you know... What is this? I got a bow! Equip a bow to fire is going to equip up to 2 types of arrows to choose from at once, while wielding a bow with 2 hands for L1. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm going to have to look at this again I'll play around with the bow afterwards, because I think I might actually want to use one. Although, is that just like, am I splitting my attention way too wide? I didn't feel like I've wrapped up that that thought too well. It seems like many of From Software games are very similar. Is that a bad thing? No, obviously not. People love the games, and people love this game, even though it looks like it's... To me, it feels like it is essentially Dark Souls 4. Right? Like, is that fair to say? This is Dark Souls 4 or Sekiro 2? Oh, I mean, no, I think Sekiro is different enough because of the stealth mechanics and the grapple hook and all that stuff. But even Sekiro, like, this is me speaking out of total ignorance, I have to say. but from what I've seen, the difference between a Sekiro game and... Wait, no, I'm not. You know, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say the difference between a Sekiro game and a Dark Souls game is perhaps a different gap in difference between a game and its sequel, but that's not true at all. I retract that thought entirely. It's, you know, follows a similar formula, but, you know, yeah, no, I think that's unfair to Sekiro, and I think it's unfair to the From Software development team to say that. Anyways, they've definitely found a formula and are sticking to it. What do we got here? A sword that is worse in every way, but slightly lighter and better critical. So better for sneaky stuff. But overall, it seems like that is not a good selection for me. But can we... Okay, let's see if we can... Now, is that adding to my equipment load? Oh, it is. So now I have a heavy load. So now we can see if... Oh yeah, that's not what I want at all. Okay, we'll have to... So now, how do I... Oh, yeah, that's my special skill, is to kick when I've got a... Okay, so is it... What was the button? Crouch. Do I, like, aim with that? I feel like this would be nice to have, like, a good thing to potentially have access to, but... the fact that it's making me heavy means that that's probably not what I want. Maybe if I take... A new map has been found. Limgrave West. Oh my god. This is like a real map. This does not have much going on, hey? Ooh, baby. Alright, it's minimalist. Let's roll with it. Okay. Let's roll with it. Let's just confirm. Is this how I shoot? If I... Oh, I only have 5 bolts. Let's not waste one right now. Let's take that thing off. Oh. Equipment. A flail. Oh, right. The flail was a dex weapon. So attribute scaling. Just. I'm trying to. Oh. How do I? Give me help. Detailed view, or help view. Oh no, not controls. Explanation. I want attribute scaling. So what was attribute scaling? The degree to which this armament's attacks scale with strength. The degree to which this armament's attacks... Wasn't the scaling in the last game something to do with, like, how quickly they level up? So, I mean, level up with, like when you took it to the smith or whatever? Let's unequip that. But generally, it seems like leveling up any skill that has, does my load go up with that? No, it doesn't change. Leveling up anything with, like, the smithing station or whatever that's doesn't have really good scaling seems like it's probably a mistake. Like, it's probably better off to keep those things for later, right? Maybe I'm wrong. No, let's top up while we got the chance. Better to waste mana on overhealing, it seems, than to not have topped up health. So apparently that was from the very brief guide I looked at. It seemed apparently the character that I chose to start with has very low health, which is news to me. Oh no. The Horde of Gondor? Did you really have to do that for me? I'm just a guy in the same clothes as you. Let's maybe unlock and then run a little bit, see if we can separate out these guys. Because although those guys were really simple by themselves, I feel like fighting 3 at once is going to be really dangerous for me. So, piece them out. Oh, nice Warhammer. That's going to... I'd like a Warhammer, actually. That'd be pretty freaking cool if I got that. Oh. Didn't do that much. Give me a Warhammer. Brass shield. And bolts. Hey, I'll take a new shield, if it's good. I mean, I like brass, and I like shields, so why wouldn't I like a brass shield? Okay, let's get urgent with this heal. Yeah, I really like having that. Oh, I should have done my fancy guard breaking riposte. No, 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 no. No, thank you. Oh, I like that. Yeah, if I equip a heavier weapon and I don't have the ability to block and then do that, not good. I need the easiest, simplest, safest way possible to play this game. And it seems like having a looks like I can I can do something to them there after that. Anyways, the simplest, easiest way possible in this game, I'm taking it. And it seems to me like being a patient, blocking guy with lots of stamina, and then someone who can heal like that seems like that is the way for me to go. Now, it would be awesome. I'm probably nowhere near a bonfire. That's okay. Maybe let's actually let me just. I'm gonna go back when I was talking about how similar From Software games were. I think when a game has so many shared systems that you can just like use the words wrong, but everybody will know what you're talking about. That's what kind of prompted me to think, wow, these games are similar. It's like, oh, instead of souls, it's runes. Instead of bonfires, it's echoes, grace. What are these things called? Grace touchers? Touch and grace? What am I doing here when I touch this grace? Oh. Okay, golden seed. That's not touch and grace. Like they're just so similar that the terms are so interchangeable that it just feels like I'm playing it. I might as well be playing Dark Souls. You know, the story's different, but they're both in the same kind of dark fantasy world that use like a lot of really bombastic language, and the story is like not very. This looks like somewhere I'd fight like a boss. The story is very. I don't know how to say this. The story's not in your face. Let's just go with that. I feel like this is something that's gonna ambush me. Well, let's take the bait. Whatever. What's up, homie? Maybe we'll talk to you first before we pillage the remains. Oh. So how did we... Hi. Oh, come on. Let me... That's a nice visual bug. Really wish that I could... Okay, well, let's get attacked by whatever's going to attack us after we pillage this court. Smithing stone, nice. Nothing? Okay. Oh yeah, we got a new shield. Why can't I use you? Oh. Better physical... Heavier. Oh, that put me to heavy load? Damn. But it's got a lot better, What is the attack? Why would the attack power matter for a shield? Why do I care? Maybe I don't even want to use that one. It's got better whatever. Everything else is better by a little bit, but going from a light load to a heavy load seems like that's not worth it. And if I took off my helmet, I wouldn't. I'd see my dad mustache, and no one wants to see that. All right. Map, are you going to tell me where a Lost Grace is? Do all these Lost Grace things point... Oh, they do. Okay, so if I follow this line, it should lead me to another fire pit, bonfire, whatever, right? That seems to be like a reasonable conclusion to draw. Then we'll probably pause the session. Okay, yeah, no, so far, enjoying my time with this game. Honestly, a large part of that, I think, is due to the fact that this feels more accessible than the previous From Software games that I've played, and for me, that's a big deal. Like, it's not super frustrating as far as like the difficulty goes, and for me, I don't play games for the challenge. Life's fucking hard enough. I don't need a challenge or something to like. Oh my God, Skydogs! The hell was that? Oh, body checking dogs. Nice. That was so lame. Acquire materials. What materials do I acquire? Can I acquire your materials? Where are your materials, dog? Hey, come to me. I just killed your friend. Come fight me. Let me block you and then counterattack you. Look at the other one just watching. You know, dog, if you led with your mouth, like those sharp teeth you have instead of your neck, you'd be much more successful at attacking. Oh, I should be checking to see if I can do that guard breaking it. Hey! Oh wait, oh, this is a good chance to find out if I can sneak attack dogs. Shove the sword right in its tuchus. Then beast bones and lump of flesh. Okay, am I still... I'm assuming that the, Ah, here we are. Yeah, this is also another, I mean, quality of life, modernization, easierness improvement that the game has made. Having these little things that kind of show you which direction to go. Like, I could have pretty easily missed this bonfire, this grace over here, but the little flakes, kind of glitter flakes, pulled me towards it. So that's nice. I appreciate that. I appreciate the quality of life changes that they've made to make this game more accessible to casual players like me. I'm not going to rest because I don't want everything to respawn, and I've got mostly other full stuff. But does that allow me, if I die, do I come back here? You know, let's find out. But I think I'm going to call this one for now. Yeah, as I kind of just said, I'm enjoying this game. I really appreciate how it is so far, and I've just started it, more accessible than the previous From Software games. And yeah, that inaccessibility and those kind of like those really difficult starting areas, and kind of just like the overall challenge of the game really kept me out of those other From Software games. And I'm sure this will get more challenging. I'm sure it's going to get a lot harder, but at least it's allowing me to wade into the game more slowly so I can get acclimatized to it a little bit better before it starts bashing my face in. So I appreciate that. Okay, if you're watching, thanks for your time. If you're not watching, that makes sense. Why would you watch a game? I don't know what I was going to say there. Anyways, I'm going to shut up. See you later. Next video. Bye-bye.